Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 7th episode of Gotoubun no Hanayome. So, last episode, we ended off with Miku just kind of wandering into Futaro's bed, which I think may have surprised him a bit. So, what do you do when such a thing happens? I mean, I know what I would do, but maybe we'll find out what Futaro does. So, let's get into it. 3, 2, 1, play. And that does look quite good. Of course. Waking up without Miku must be horrible. Where did you go, Miku? Why did you leave me? Is he? Yeah. Well, we'll see about that. Yeah. Join the group. Stop being such a party pooper. That would be better. Well, friends fight, that just happens. You just get over it. Well, it is a high bar, I suppose. Oh? What are you thinking? Oh, yeah, just change your hair, then you'll basically become them. That's how it works. No, she still has the stars. She's not Miku. She needs the headphones. I guess that's a thing here. Oh, that's the problem. Yeah, we're gonna make sure we can get Miku out of her. Don't ask for something so unreasonable. Yeah, because we haven't done that enough already. Yeah, she definitely looks more like Miku now. Well, she's not wrong. I can't either. All a girl has to do is slightly change her hair or get rid of an accessory and suddenly she's a complete stranger to me. I still think Miku is the most beautiful of the group, though. Just putting that out there. And just the overall best. I should mention that too. That has not changed yet. Just making sure people are aware of that. Such a funny, silly visual of just throwing the shrimp on it as a little person. And is that not such a good shot? A spiral of sisterly goodness. I really did love Ichigo's little quintuplet joke. That was funny. Still not used to the little sister's hair. That giant ahoge is just insane. It's such a small bathtub, but I'm glad that they make it work anyway. So, Futaro, how do you handle this? I'll see how much it varies from how I would handle it. That's gotta be awkward. You have no idea who the beautiful girl sleeping with you is. Well, that makes it easier. Whew. Yeah, let's just walk out the room. I'm sure that will go well. Nobody will see you, I'm sure. Oh, well, the second Miku. Oh god, he's so confused now. Got a Miku outside of his door, a Miku in bed. Is this heaven? Has he discovered heaven? I think he may have. He doesn't show as much cleavage though, so that's clearly not Miku. You figured it out. You didn't fool them. Did not fool him. Oof, man, Miku. Whew. Don't be so rude. She was trying to talk to you. I mean, I know why he did it, but it's still so rude. She's so upset now. Poor Itsuki. That did not go as anywhere near how the way she thought it was going to, I'm sure. Yeah, that would have been the more reasonable thing to do. Instead of just pushing her out when it's her house. No, I have not seen Miku. I have not seen any of her parts. She is not in my bed. Why would you even ask that? I'm sure Yotsuba would be up for it. That's the question. Is she still in Futaro's bed? Maybe. Maybe. Still a little bit harsh there, Itsuki. I know you were mad at him, but some harsh words. Yeah, like the quintuplets, for instance. Why would you say that? Hypothetically, what if your sister was in my bed? Cry? Really? You said that pretty easily. Fair enough. Yes, everything will be fine as long as he's here. But the problem is some of you are trying to drive him away. I don't believe you. Oh, wow. She is prepared. Yeah, just an excuse, which was obvious right away. It's important after all. More confused, Yotsuba. How out of shape are you? I mean, I guess it was probably a pretty long run, so. Oh. Miku? It's hard to tell, but yeah, I think that's Miku. I forgot you. So, anything to say? Could you please put your headphones back on and around your neck? Yeah, say that while blushing and doing that. That won't cause any misunderstandings. Just ramble. That'll solve the problem. Yeah. I guess that solved it. Ichika, or Itsuki. I get the names mixed up sometimes, but Itsuki, you're next. A notebook is not a pillow. Weren't expecting to see him first thing when you wake up? That's not Miku. Oh. Yeah, she has them around her neck. I guess that makes her Miku. Okay, this should be fun. Okay, then. No, you're Miku. You have the headphones. Don't be silly. Yeah, that's probably where she is. Yeah, she wouldn't do such a thing. She gonna go along with it? Pretend to be Miku? Oh, that's a strong blush. Okay. Now that we got that out of the way, you're officially Miku. Let's get started. Good place to start. This way she can get some studying from Futaro without having to officially accept him as Itsuki. Yeah, she's Miku. Don't be silly. Yeah, I mean, everyone knows why. This is so silly. How impressive. So much blushing. Trying to make me a little bit warm. You know, do you want to get in on the action? You can pretend to be like Yotsuba or something. Really? I don't think so. I think it's a fantasy because of the bubble framing. This is not going to happen. This is somebody's dream. Probably Futaro's. Okay, yeah, if there's any doubt, that's definitely a dream now. This would be the happy ending, but not yet. Yeah. And just wake up and they're all sleeping. We're gonna cram it in. Maybe it is. That got them off guard. So making pretty good progress with Itsuki. What? Oh, it's late, isn't it? We're gonna be late. Well then, we probably have a problem. Probably not. Yeah, that's a little bit of an issue. They want to hurry up and get up, like now. He needs to be more math athletic, clearly. If only. You tell him that, he slept with his daughters and you overslept. Get over it. I know, right? Come on, guys, we don't have time for this. Star something? Star Sacks, maybe? Clearly not Starbucks, but I'm just curious what the bland name is. Like a babysitter almost. We'll just grab one and we're going. We don't have time for this. I'd like you to hurry up. Well, I appreciate that, but we gotta get moving. Just pick a random one. Yeah, seriously, guys. Bunch of rich girls that have to run to school. And then I just called a taxi or something. Of course. He's done the best he could. Gotta hope for the best. Was there a little bit of a blush there? It was hard to tell. It may have been a tiny one. But, yeah, get in there, girls. We need to see. We need to get you to do it. Well, he looks very intimidating. Gotta sneak around him somehow. Potato, be a distraction. We do have Yotsuba. What you gonna do, though? Oh. Why is she already at school? Nobody else is. Of course it's gonna involve the quintuplet thing in some way. Oh, I get it now. I get it. It's gonna be like kind of like a ticket switch, I think. I get it. I get it now. This will be great. This is brilliant. Everyone's gonna roleplay as Yotsuba. It's gonna be great. Yeah, I'm gonna come in a few more times, so be ready for that. This is so sneaky. Gotta love the power of the siblings. That was a great Yotsuba impression. I'm proud of you. Yeah, I snuck out somehow, but I'm coming back in. This is so silly. Did you really not suspect anything? Not the best Yotsuba impression I've seen today. Itsuki's the most embarrassed to do it. This is so brilliant. Phrasing. It worked, though, that's what matters. Yes! We now have like 5 Yotsubas taking the test, it's great. Well, he can't pretend to be you, so he's kinda screwed. I stand corrected. I guess he could try. Hey, it worked for them, why wouldn't it work for him? That was well played. I mean, I guess it wasn't. He tried, though. He had to try. I didn't hear much enthusiasm there. So, social studies. Well, it's to be expected. Well, I'm sure you'd be happy. Japanese. Oh no, the dreaded Nihongo. That's not true. English, even harder. Debate? What? Shut up. Oh, math. Now we've peaked at the difficulty. Science. That should be easy. Just like biology, right? Yeah, do your best. Yeah, definitely not for Futaro's sake, don't be silly. Because it's not like they like him or anything, baka. So, how do we do? Show me the results. Curry Day. Cool. Always love the group shots like this. That's his job. As long as he's not fired. Yeah, first of all, that's kind of important. Uh, yeah, just show him. Flash your results at him. It's okay. Everyone's gonna do it. Nothing embarrassing about it. Doesn't matter if yours are bigger than smaller than anyone else's. He needs to see them. A 30. Well, ooh, a 39. Well, at least we haven't seen really any single digits. And this is your best. That's kind of sad. Well, you all did your best. They tried. That's what matters. Yeah, because if you combine into one being, you become the ultimate power. Would have been more impressive if she got 1 point more. Yeah. Give me some good personalized advice for all of them. He's such a good tutor, isn't he? Yeah, most of them don't know about this. Oh, well, that's not good. We'll keep working on it. But obviously, he's not going to get fired, so something will save him. Oh. Well, it was upside down, so it's hard to kind of read. Well, of course, he wouldn't lie. I'm better tutor than you. Oh. Nino took the phone. What you gonna say? Is Nino really gonna be the one that makes the difference here? I should hope so. Yeah, not until he marries one of us. Okay. Well, that's a good way to put it. Because they each passed one, right? So. Yeah. I know, yes, I got it. I got it right away. It is true. They all technically pass one thing. Probably not. So let's continue to work hard. So we finally have Nino on board. Only took like what, 7 episodes? But you now want to actually be a student to him. Yeah, just if you combine you all, you passed all of them, so. Yeah, that's what matters. Well, who cares what you want? Yeah, that's true, I suppose. Oh, a reward. Not a bad reward. Or, yeah, you girls kind of speechless there. Is it really that funny? It was really cute though, so it's fine. She wants an extra large, huh? Yeah, that little scene of them all laughing was so freaking cute. I want to watch that again. I want a gif of that, actually. I'm sure he did better than you girls. Damn. Liar McLifeface. Okay, I'll just, you know, do that. So, that was the 7th episode of Gotoubun no Hanayome. And, yeah, you know, this was the day of the exam. So that's what we did. However, we didn't get to do that right away. First, we had to deal with the whole Miku situation, as well as the whole Itsuki. I keep wanting to call Itsuki Ichika because the names are just so similar for these similar-looking girls. So somebody clearly hates me, trying to deliberately get me all confused like that. And speaking of, yeah, they were doing some deliberate confusion in this episode, taking advantage of the whole quintuplets thing. And we had Itsuki tried to pretend to be Miku when she went to Futaro's room, but what she didn't know was Futaro already had Miku in his bed, and it's a good thing she didn't find out about that. And nobody else found out about it either. You know, good job for that. So he just pushes her out and closes the door, which is so rude. He should have just came out there and talked to her. Would have been much more reasonable. I mean, it's her house after all. So, well, not a good way to handle it at all. But, one funny scene, though, was when Futaro kind of had Itsuki forcibly pretend to be Miku. I don't know how to explain it exactly, but he basically walked in there, acted like he believed that Itsuki was Miku, so he could, you know, have a more smooth conversation with her, you know, help her study, and then kind of dabbled in a little bit of the apology that he was hoping for, which made the whole thing a little bit silly because he kept doing that. He's like, he apologized for something that he would apologize to Itsuki for, but since they're both pretending that she's Miku, it didn't make any sense, so he just kind of laughed that off, and then she reciprocated, you know, and then again they said, like, what are you talking about? You're Miku. Just, it was so ridiculous, but it was fun, I guess. Just helping her out with biology. I had some really good blushing from Itsuki there, which I definitely enjoyed quite a bit. But, you know, they kind of made up there, so that's all that really matters at the end of the day. And, yeah, next day was time for the exams, and they all woke up kind of late, which was a very bad thing. But the good thing about it, though, is that it led to a very fun scene, because Yotsuba was already there. So all they had to do was one by one walk in there pretending to be Yotsuba, which some of them put more effort into that than others, which was kind of funny, but makes sense. I think Miku probably did the best job of pretending to be Yotsuba. I'm going to go to that part real quick. Before they had to, you know, waste time even getting there. So yeah, I think Miku definitely did the best performance here. Just I'm watching that scene again now. So much of the ribbon twitching, which Itsuki did a little bit too. Just, I loved Miku's performance here. It was so good. She really brought her A game. She actually tried the hardest to sell it. She did so well. I was so proud of her. It was so good. Like, if her hair was actually shorter and like Yotsuba's, I would have been fooled. Like, she actually did a pretty good job. I mean, Ichika did pretty good too, but then again, Ichika has a more similar personality. Well, it's like 3 seconds of hers anyway. Nino did a pretty good voice for it, I guess. But Ichika, I guess Ichika tried, but she was just so embarrassed that she just couldn't pull it off very well. But she did twitch the ribbons, so it was good enough, I guess. But yeah, no one did it quite like Miku. Miku nailed it. Everyone else did an adequate job, I would say. Like, but they mostly just did the voice. They didn't really try any real mannerisms beyond maybe a little bit of ribbon twitching. But Miku really sold it. Like, I was so happy with the way she did that. I could rewatch that over and over again. But I did, you know, the thing with Futaro, I didn't see this coming. I should have. I definitely should have seen this coming. But, because I thought to myself, I guess Futaro just kind of, this is what I thought would happen. I thought Futaro would just walk up there and be like, yeah, I'm late, my bad. Like, the other girls got him there. That's all that matters to me. I'll accept being late, whatever punishment. But no, he tried it too. He tried it too. I don't know where they got all the bands, all the ribbons, but because it doesn't really matter. He tried it too. It did not quite work. To be honest, it was kind of a stupid thing to do because that would add some suspicion to the previous girls. Because if this teacher wasn't a complete dumbass, he might be able to put 2 and 2 together. Like, he's trying to get him pretending to be Yotsuba. That's pretty silly. Wait a minute. I saw multiple Yotsubas walk in here, one after the other. Masaka. Those were all different sisters, you know. If he wasn't stupid, he had a decent chance of figuring that out. But I guess he just didn't, so. And that's fine. Everyone took the exam, and they all did well. Well is a strong word. They all passed at least one subject, but it was each a different subject, which one of them pointed out how like them that is, you know. That's something these siblings would do. We already talked about how if they all combined into one person, they'd be perfect. I remember at some point somebody said something like that. So the father wanted to know how they did because they were all supposed to pass otherwise Futaro would be replaced. And Nino grabbed the phone and deliberately said it in a way that made it sound like they all passed all subjects, which is not what happened. All together, they each passed all the subjects. Like, if you took the best from each of them and put them together, it was a complete pass. But that's not reality. They each still have their own shortcomings that Futaro pointed out because he's a good tutor, he knows what they each need, and he's going to work on that if given the chance to, which is only given to him because Nino decided to stretch the truth to help him, which was, of course, a very uncharacteristic of her, but it seems like Futaro has finally gotten through to her, to the point where she's willing to accept him being their tutor. Now, that doesn't mean that she likes him just yet, that she wants to be buddy-buddy with friends with him. We're not there yet, but we took the first step, which is accepting him as your tutor. That's the first step to becoming a bride, you know. So, we took the first step. That's what matters. We're all on board now. He made up with Itsuki. He got to a good place, an acceptable place with Nino. Everyone else is already close to him. So now we're all one big, semi-functional tutoring group. So that's great. Great. So yeah, really enjoyable episode, I would say. A lot of progress was made. A very important episode plot-wise, for sure. And I did quite like Nino just grabbing the phone and taking charge like that for a good reason. But I still think the highlight of the episode would be Miku pretending to be Yotsuba. I do think that was a highlight for me personally. Although Miku just being in bed, tossing and turning and showing some of that. That was good too. That was definitely good too. And the Itsuki blushing is nice as well. So, and also dressing up Itsuki's hair to be more like Miku, I like that as well. I know I didn't really talk about that, but that was enjoyable. And the sisters definitely care about each other a lot, you know. Yotsuba talking about how she would stay behind if another sister was held back, you know. Which might not be the best thing to do, but the fact that she's willing to do that and said such without any hesitation, it says a lot about how close they are as siblings, so I like that. I would like to get more sisterly bonding, you know, just the sisters like doing things separate from Futaro completely, like going to a cafe together, having a pillow fight together, you know, going to a cafe together, you know, whatever. I would like to see a little bit more of that. Just, you know, some demonstration of just how close they are. You just having these hangouts together. You know, I know Futaro's the main protagonist and he has to be in most of the important scenes. I get that, but, you know, I would just like some scenes where it's just the sisters. They're having fun. They're not away from Futaro because they're mad at him or anything. They just want to have some sibling bonding time, you know. I would like some more scenes like that. It's kind of what I'm saying. You know, when Futaro talked to the father and made some comment about, you know, when he was resigned to be replaced, he's like, well, at least make sure to get them a good tutor, you know, and all that. I couldn't help imagine, you know, how much I'd probably enjoy the show more if they did get a new tutor that was just some cute girl, very similar to them, and we could have some Yuri shenanigans, you know, that would be relevant to my interests, of course, but that would be a completely different type of show, so I'm not gonna hope that for that to happen or anything like that. You know, I know the type of show this is, I know what I signed up for. I'm just saying, you know, when I imagine that sort of anime, that would be quite enjoyable. So, it wouldn't be the end of the world, that's all I'm saying. But nobody in the show really wants that, though, if they think about it. And yeah, another great moment, though, is when he mentioned parfaits as a potential reward, and they all just laughed. I love that part a lot, too. It wasn't really all that funny. I don't get why they laugh so much, but them laughing like that as a group in each of their own little different poses, that was really, really cute. Like, let's see, what do we have here? We have Yotsuba that's just kind of hunched over like that, laughing. We got Ichika with her hand over her mouth laughing, and her other hand, like, between her legs. Then Miku just kind of looking away from Futaro, and just looking in general cute. Then we got Nina, who's probably laughing the hardest with her hands over her belly and just eyes closed like that. And then you got Itsuki over there, a little bit, almost kind of behind Futaro, just in a somewhat similar position as Yotsuba, but I don't know, it was just so gifable. Such a nice, cute group laugh they had with each other. That was the wrong button. But anyway, point is, I like that. I like that a lot. I really don't think it was all that funny, but the response to it was great, so I'll accept it. Anyway, yeah, good stuff. We're all in a good place now, so hopefully we can continue to make progress to have them become less failure-prone on exams. So, ganbatte. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.